Hello, everyone. Let's see. Let me make sure that you can hear me. Make sure. Hang on. I like to check it on my end.
Get certified
Boop,
for you.
boop, 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 boop. Oh, interesting. Test 1, 2, test.
Interesting.
I can hear. I can hear. Hello. Yeah, usually I don't wear glasses on the stream, but I actually went swimming today. I did some laps, so I want to take my contacts out. I don't know if my eyes will look red because I was swimming. Anyways, hello everyone. Hey, Lizzie and Sarah Joy are moderating. Thanks to all the hardy souls who are up this late. All of the hardy souls. Steve M, Nicole White, Carlos Rosa, Melissa McQueen, Oric 3D, Kik Patowski, Daniel Terrell. This is a late one. Madison, Aries Pure. Hey, AJ's moderating. Thank you, AJ. Pinochet, oh my gosh. Pinochet, you're so generous. Pinochet says lurking moment. Oh my gosh. Pinochet, what can I say? Pinochet has been such a generous supporter. I haven't even done anything, Pinochet. It's 11:20 p.m. It's a lurking moment for Pinochet. Thank you for all your support, Pinochet. It's very kind of you. It's really nice of you. It's very nice of Pinochet. So thank you. And thank you for lurking. Yeah, Sonic is exactly right. The only thing I've done is come on for very late. But thank you again, Pinochet. That's very, very, very nice of you. Oric 3D. Who donates at 11:20 p.m.? That's a great question, Nicole White. Brendan Berman, Jackie Morgan, Kenneth Colton, Kimberly Barr. Ooh, 3 cats adopted today from the shelter. Very nice, Kimberly. Gordon Gott, Happy Quails. John Elliott says, up for the Olympics. Torbet is here. Josh Kinder, Rob the Slots. TT, Tim Southern, Jan Porter. Harsha Rao, Jeff L., Steel Magnolia, Brendan Bruman, Rhonda Roll. Look at all these people up late. Will it? Look at everyone up late. I can't believe anyone's even up. Can't believe anyone's up late to watch this. See Michelle Sparks. I don't know what Duablo is. Jackie Morgan, 12 Tree is here. Mark French is here. It's amazing. I can't believe it. Eric is here. I don't believe it. Oh, Diablo. I don't know what that is either. Ben Huffstetler, Ace Kip, Helen Callie, Stephanie L. Sonic, if you're not here, it's fine. I'm starting at 11:22. It's really okay. It's understandable if anybody can't make it. Oh, see, Michelle Sparks says it's a game. I see. Marcy Dodson is here. Kay Bati is here. Trying to decide on a good walking shoe. I'd advise trying to try some on in the store. See if you can get any insight from that. Jay Thornberry says, up here up, waiting for my teens to get home. Co-Everest. We might even have some viewers who normally don't watch but it's so late tonight that they watch. Kitten Duo. Anyways, this is a late one. Oh, thank you, Aries. Aries, I don't even think I've ever seen that sticker before. Thank you, Aries, for the fist bump. It's very kind of you. Thank you, Aries Purk. RT Firefly is here. I haven't done anything yet. Ramanjit. Lizzie, I am sorry about your blisters. You know I have issues with shoes all the time. So. TT, I'm wearing my red, white, and blue shorts that I like so much. Melissa McQueen is here. Ziggy, you're in. Oh no, Ziggy says it's 12:23 p.m. in Tokyo. Blue Chainsaw Man is awake. Oh my gosh, people are awake. People are awake. I can't believe anybody's awake at this hour for this live stream. Oh, Shane M. Thank you, Shane M. Favorite Olympic sport? I don't know if I have one favorite. I was watching some of the softball and 3-on-3 basketball. Those have been kind of fun. I've watched a little bit of those. Some softball and 3-on-3 basketball. I don't know if I have a favorite one. Ski jump is fun to watch. I mean, gymnastics. I mean, yeah, there's different ones that are fun. But I don't know if I have one favorite one. I watched some gymnastics last night. You know, if you go to NBCOlympics.com, you can actually just watch. A lot of times they'll have stuff on live that they don't even show live on like NBC. So they have the raw feeds of everything on their website. Like last night they were showing the U.S. women's gymnasts, and they weren't even showing it live on TV, but they were showing it on the website. I'm sure they showed it on a delay on TV. Linda Belk is awake. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. Peppy the Frog. Thank you, Linda, for helping to moderate. Yeah, it's warm here right now. It's probably like 80 degrees. 80 degrees. It's warm. It was very nice out today, though. It was lovely out. Sunny today. Stephanie L. says they're a day behind holding stuff for the prime time show almost 24 hours later. Yep, that's what they do. Sonic says YouTube TV has some feeds like that. Using the YouTube TV DVR for the Olympics is nice too. Yeah, that's interesting. I haven't even used the DVR, Sonic, but I know I can. That's a good point. Because I'm recording all the stuff on YouTube TV. But they have like an Olympics channel. Now, I don't know who DeJane was, Flamingo Girl, who sent me the shorts. No idea. CC Everest is here. Bridget M. Oh, my gosh. We got Bridget in the house. Can you believe it? You never know who's going to come in if you start your stream at 11:25 p.m. Trevor the Detector. Hey, thanks, Trevor Detector. I'm glad you like Agenda Free. Leslie D says, I'm up, but not for long. Windy City Bobby is here. I can't believe it. RD says, I'm awake for not for long. Oh, Ben, I forgot to put on slow mode. I got to put on slow mode. Oops. I didn't want to do that. No, I don't usually wear glasses, Jeff, on this channel. I don't usually wear glasses on this channel. But I am tonight because I went swimming. I'll talk about that in a second. Thanks again to our mods. Lizzie, Linda Belk, Sarah Joy, AJ. Our moderators up late. Mrs. W is here. Low Roller Scratcher's excited about Bitcoin. Low Roller Scratcher loves their crypto. Jake from State Farm is here. Do we ever figure out what happened to Nightbot? What happened to Nightbot? Is Nightbot back? Is Nightbot still not working? What's going on with Nightbot? Mods? Oh, Nightbot posted one thing. Nosy Rosie is here. Herculean Effort is here. Lisa B. Nightbot's working again. Yay! Hey, Nightbot's working, guys. Very nice. Jody Ross is here. Very nice. Damian Hill is here. Can you I can't believe this many people are watching at this hour. It's 11:29 p.m. Dave Moss is here. It's 11:29 p.m. Quiana Capri. Can you believe it? All right, we'll give one more minute. Linda says it's only 10:30 here. Block Chick is here. Was there a meteor in Norway? I do not know. Bridget initially invested 3 cents in Dogecoin. Now she's at 17 bucks. Trevor says 8:30 here in California. Oh, where's my bottle of water? Is over there. I'm gonna have to go get it in a second. Happy Life is here. Okay, let's start. Wild Bill is here. Boy, we got some new faces. I should do streams at different times on this channel because I'm sure we'd have different people come in. Long Live the Fish is here. All right. Should we start the stream? Seta DePants is here. Texas Legends Brian is here. Mrs. Heminger is here. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Let me get my water bottle. Hold on. I forgot to bring my water bottle over. I forgot. Dave Moss, I'll get to it. I'm about to get to it. Pass Spot is watching from Cleveland, Ohio. Pass Spot. I posted a thing today about how the Cleveland Indians are changing the name to the Cleveland Guardians, but apparently there's a roller derby team already named Cleveland Guardians. And the Cleveland Guardians roller derby team also owns clevelandguardians.com. So I don't know if they're going to have to spend a lot of money to buy the rights to Cleveland Guardians from Cleveland Guardians, from Cleveland Guardians, the roller derby team. If I were the roller derby team, I'd be asking for a lot of money. See, if you go to clevelandguardians.com, you get the roller derby team. So I guess they hadn't been in touch with, I don't know what happened here. I don't know if they just didn't know they had another team called the Cleveland Guardians. I would think the Cleveland Guardians roller derby team can make a lot of money from this because they could threaten to sue. Quiana Caprice says they didn't check this before making the change. I guess not. It's really, really weird. Yeah, I posted there's an ESPN lawyer. I posted a lawyer who does stuff on ESPN. I posted a tweet about this from that lawyer, who said they couldn't believe that he didn't check Google. But I would think that if the roller derby team could say it's, well, I don't know if it's the roller derby team. I think actually is a business. I think. I'm not sure. They sell tickets, so there very well might be a legal case. The roller derby case, the roller derby team could say we're a sports team in Cleveland, so you can't just use our name. Anyways, But it's funny that they have ClevelandGuardians.com is the roller derby team. Anyways, all right, let's start the stream for real. Let's start the stream proper. So it is here. Sorry, it's 11:34 p.m. I first want to update you on the situation with, we have a new camera here, but I can't use it yet because I'm waiting for a capture card. So we're going to try out this new camera. I showed you this before. We're going to try out this new camera, which hopefully will improve the picture on Lookner channel. This new camera here, which you guys bought, which a bunch of you bought. A bunch of you guys bought this, which I really appreciate. Chris Lund, special thanks to Chris Lund. He covered a bunch of it. And also various of you, I know Rick Hoppy and Gordon Gott and Darth Tater and a lot of you. I'm not going to remember everybody, but I thanked you before. But a capture card is basically a little thing you need to get the signal from the camera into the computer. You need a little dongle thingy. So, Chris is here. Oh, Chris, thank you, Chris, for all your help with the camera. Chris, you sent me a message before. I haven't even read it. I've been out a bunch of the day. I've been here but out. I'll explain that later. So still got to get your message, Chris. But thank you, Chris. It was very nice of Chris and all the others of you. Shane M also made a donation. Some other people did too. Again, I'm forgetting everybody. I think we have a troll. Okay. Robert Cole Productions. I talked about the weather 5 minutes ago. You got to rewind. Anyways, so the one thing I'm waiting for so we can try out this camera on Lookner channel is this capture card. And because I'm stupid, I looked at Amazon doesn't carry the one I want. They used to. I think they're sold out. Okay? So I can order direct from the company. I can order direct from the company, but because I'm stupid, I chose to order from Best Buy. I don't know what I was thinking because I'm stupid. Best Buy said they had them in stock and they could be delivered in one day. So yesterday I ordered from Best Buy. It said it'll be delivered today. It said it'll get here today. That's what it said. Can you guess what happened? Hey, Gordon Gott. Hey, that's very nice of you, Gordon. Thanks so much, Gordon Gott. Wow. Thank you, Gordon. So kind of you. Appreciate your support. So it's about 7:30 or 8 p.m. and it hasn't shown up. And when I check the order online, it says awaiting pickup. That's all it said all day is awaiting pickup, which means nobody even picked it up to deliver it, right? Right? So I did an online chat with Best Buy. And the Best Buy person informs me, the Best Buy person says, oh, well, sorry it's not there. You can either pick it up at the store or cancel the order. And I was like, what are you talking about? I've already ordered it. You said you're delivering it today. And then the person, the support tech said, the carrier lost it. The carrier lost it. That's what the support tech said. And I said, well, why am I finding this out now? Why wasn't I told this? I'm finding it out because I did a support chat? And then I was also like, this doesn't make any sense. So if the carrier lost it, why aren't you just saying we'll ship you another one? And it was like, oh, well, I don't know if we can do that. It was just so confusing. Yeah, they're terrible. They're awful. They're awful. So I don't know what's going on. Then I get an email. So the person basically, it takes forever, and then the person comes back and says, we'll make an exception for you and we'll reorder it for you and we'll ship it to you. Like, what are you talking about? Shouldn't your policy be that if the carrier loses it, you just send another one out? What's the big exception you're making? So anyways, they say they're going to send me another one. And then after this awful interaction, I get an email, and the email says there's a delay with your order. It says there's a delay with your order. It doesn't say the carrier lost. It says there's a delay. Then it says most delayed items will arrive within a few days. Now, when I ordered this on Saturday, it said it'll be there Sunday. So why is it telling me now most delayed items will be there within a few days? Best Buy is awful to order from. It's always awful. I should never have ordered from them. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as this ends, I'm going to see if I can cancel the order. And if I can cancel the order, I'm just going to order it directly from the company, because it's so bad. They're so bad there. It's so bad. It should never. I'm sure it was never available for delivery today, even though they sold it to me as such. Oh, Bridget says, sad that Amazon is better. It's really no shock why companies' profits are tanking. Lack of customer service because employees are thin. Well, this is so messed up. It's so messed up. So I don't know. Best Buy, you know what? It could be the kind of thing, it could come here tomorrow. It could get here tomorrow. It could never get here. I have no idea. It was supposed to get here today. I got no updates. It said awaiting pickup all day. I finally did a chat with them at night, and they tell me, oh, the carrier lost it. What? It's awful. Awful, awful, awful. J-Boss, I usually have good experiences with 1-800-CONTACTS. J-Boss had a problem with shipping contacts from them. Well, J-Boss, call them, say you want, J-Boss, I'm sure if you do a chat with 1-800-CONTACTS, they will refund your shipping cost if you paid extra for quick shipping. I'm sure. I have never had a problem with, their customer service has always been good to me, J-Boss. I would do a support chat with them and tell them, and I bet they'll refund your shipping. Kay says, I had that happen with FedEx with a phone. It kept saying pending. Well, I think I'm just going to order from the company. I just don't know. I'm not going to wait several days because, again, it could come tomorrow. It could come 5 days from now. It could never come. Yeah, Amazon is the best. But if I please do not repeat the same thing in the chat. Don't repeat stuff in the chat. Do not repeat stuff in the chat. Robert, we talked about the camera extensively on the previous stream. Extensively. Now, I don't know, I'm assuming, I don't know. I don't know if the carrier really lost it. It sounded kind of weird when they said it. I think maybe they don't even have the thing in stock, to be honest. To be honest, I think they don't even have the thing in stock. Oh, thank you, Aries Puric. That's the perfect sticker for this. I agree with you, Aries. That's the perfect sticker. So what I should do is I just need to order it from the company. So as soon as this stream is over, I'm going to do the smart thing and order it from the company if I can cancel through Best Buy. Nosy Rosie says, carrier lost my daughter's desk and it was a birthday present that arrived 6 months later randomly after I canceled it. It's okay, Robert. Yeah, it didn't make any sense, Damien. Online it said awaiting pickup, and then they told me they lost it, which didn't make any sense. But so I don't really want to go pick it up. I really don't want to. Do I have a Best? There's a Best Buy like 15 minutes away. I just didn't really want to bother going over there. If I make I know what'll happen. If I make a special trip to Best Buy, there'll be some big breaking news while I'm making the stupid special trip to Best Buy. That's what's going to happen. Then I'll miss covering a breaking news story because I had to go pick this stupid thing up. Supreme Yusef is here. I just don't trust them. Also, at this point, I don't even trust Best Buy to do the store pickup. I bet I drive over there and they say we don't have it. Sonic says logistics are all messed up right now. When you read about how some of this distribution is laid out, quite interesting points of failure about. It just seemed to me that they were advertising this capture card saying it was 1-day delivery, and it was false advertising. I don't think this capture card had any chance of ever being delivered in a day. I think it was BS, and they took my order. That's my thought. That's the vibe I'm getting, is that there was never any chance of it getting here today, and they were just selling it under false pretenses. So I want to order directly from the company. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to order it from the company. I should just order from the company anyway and just cancel it. So anyways, that's on hold. Fortunately, it's not something that's like keeping me from broadcasting. But I'm surprised that Amazon doesn't even have them. So that's on hold. Hopefully I can get the thing like this week, so we can try this camera. Oh, 77 Pool Bob says, howdy from Tamu. Texas A&M? Really? As a night owl, late night streams are fine by me. Hey, I didn't know 77 Pool Bob is at Texas A&M, if that's where they are. Cool. When I was looking at master's programs in philosophy, years and years and years ago, I visited there for a couple days. College Station. Rick Hoppy says, I never have trouble with UPS. I give my delivery guy a big tip every Christmas. I don't know that this was UPS. I bet it. I don't even believe them that the carrier lost it. I don't even want to get into that. I don't believe them that the carrier lost it. I think it's a lie. I don't think there was any carrier, and nothing got lost. Hey, thanks again, 77 Pool Bob. I wonder if 77 Pool Bob is a student there or a worker there. Hey, it's Salim Labriki from Brussels. Salim Labriki, it's Marzel. MSU Kiwi says companies do that here all the time, sell stuff they have to order in, yet saying they have it in stock for delivery tomorrow. I think that's what they did. Sonic said capture card supply could be impacted by chip shortage. Sure, it's possible they just don't have them, but then don't sell them on your website and say it's going to be here today. I just don't think there was ever any chance of it. But it was so crazy. The option they initially gave me is they said, well, sorry didn't get there today. You can either cancel the order or pick it up at the store. And the most obvious option is we'll send you a replacement one. But they never suggested that initially. Like, that suggests to me they don't have any. If they had them in stock, they would just say, okay, we'll send you another one. Why would they prefer me to cancel the order than to send me one? That doesn't make any sense. If I cancel the order, they don't get any money. If they send me one, they get money. So why are they offering me to cancel it rather than send me another one? Unless, the only thing that makes sense is they don't have them. No, Tammy, I need a particular capture card, and I'm not ordering from a third-party seller. Ben says they probably just don't want you to have it. Oh, 77 Pool Bob is a retired professor of what? Very nice. Derek Hansen says bait and switch. Andrew Broadwater says sounds fishy. Again, so what I need to do, right after this stream, I'm going to go to the Elgato site and I'm going to order one there myself directly from the company. Then I'm going to cancel Best Buy. And if Best Buy doesn't let me cancel it, then I'll just return it. But And also, let me just say this. It's possible it'll come from Best Buy tomorrow, but I can't take the chance. I can't wait for them. Might never get here. Cindy55. Thank you, Cindy55. That's very kind of you. That's from Cindy55. Thanks for the sticker. I don't think it said while quantities last. So that's your update, guys. I should never have trusted them. I should never have trusted Best Buy. It was stupid of me to do. I was stupid. I was just dumb. I was just stupid. It's annoying, too, because they had it on sale. They had it for, like, you know, not that much off, probably 5% off or something. But it's extra annoying that they had it on sale when I think they just didn't even have it in stock. But I always regret ordering from them. I always regret it, pretty much. So, time to order from the company. Worst buy, says Torbit. Anyways. It's good to order from the company anyway. That way, if there's something wrong with it, you know. The only reason not to order from the company is they might not have free returns. You might have to pay to ship it back to them. But again, Amazon doesn't have them in stock, so I think I'm best off ordering from the company. Okay, so guys, that's the latest on that. All right, that's the latest on that. Do a quick news check here. Okay. All right. Next up, hey, thanks again to our mods. We got AJ, Sarah Joy, Linda Belk, Lizzie. I can't believe this many people are awake. I cannot believe it. It's almost midnight. We came on late tonight. John Citizen says, live and learn. I should have learned before. So I actually, I swam some laps in my pool today. Not my personal pool, the building's pool. I swam some laps. Ooh, Juliana Wright is in Boise. I'd love to visit Idaho. If you've been a regular viewer, you may recall that I have had some Achilles tendon pain in my right Achilles tendon because I started doing weight training with weights while still running, and I basically overworked my Achilles tendon. That's what happened. I was doing too much. I just started doing this weight training on top of the running, and it was clearly too much. And there was certain kind of weight training I was doing, like squats and stuff, which I don't do anymore, which is, I think it was like certain kind of stuff like that, which puts a lot of pressure on your Achilles tendon. So it got sore, so I need to rest my Achilles tendon, which is fine. I can walk on it. It's just, it gets sore. So I'm going to rest it for a while. So, like not going to do running. So when I happened to be at the pool, and I went into the pool a little bit yesterday because there was like a bunch of people partying there from the building. I met some people from the building when I stopped up at the pool. Anyways, I went in the pool for a few minutes yesterday, but as I was in the pool lounging around, I realized, like I could swim laps in the pool. That would be a great way to work out and not run while I'm waiting for my Achilles to feel better. So I actually did that today. I went to the pool and I did a bunch of laps, and it was fun. It was nice. I mean, it was warm out, fortunately. You know, if it was 30 degrees, I couldn't do it. But it's not as, I mean, it's a little bit more boring. If I'm on a treadmill, I can watch something. I can't watch something in the pool. But it was, hopefully, if I just take like a week or so off of running, then I'll feel better. That's what I'm hoping. We'll have to see. How did you put weight on it in a pool? I didn't put weight on it. That's the whole point. The point is when you're swimming, it's a way of doing exercise without putting pressure on your Achilles tendon. Edward Kim is here. Wow. So yeah, that was like, if I can do that, I mean, unfortunately, the pool closes at 10 p.m. So I can't go work out in the pool at 1 in the morning. But there should be like a 24-hour, there's 24-hour gyms like Anytime Fitness. I don't know that there's 24-hour pools unless you own a pool. But anyways, I'm hoping it's going to annoy me if I can't run for a while. So I'm hoping maybe if I take like a week off or so from running, then things will feel a little better. I just, what can I say? I didn't know it was going to happen with my Achilles. I started the lifting. I was doing too much, and that's happened. One Achilles is fine. It's just one Achilles is not. I also think, you know what it is? I drove for like 15 minutes because I drove over to Chipotle just to get a burrito bowl. When you drive, that uses your Achilles tendon. So that could contribute to it too. Anyways. C. Michelle Sparks has 24/7 pools. Thank you. But no, the beach is far away. I'm in Orlando. There's no beach 5 minutes away. So anyways, I'm going to try to do some more swimming this week. I'll let you know how it goes. But I'm wearing my glasses because my eyes felt fine in the pool, but I think maybe with the contacts, it gets some chlorine in them or something. It just felt like I wanted to take out my contacts. I don't know if my eyes are red at all. They might look a little red just because they feel fine, but I was in a pool. So sometimes I know eyes can get red if you're in a pool. So I don't know how they are. I didn't notice anything crazy before, but we'll see how it is. I could get goggles. I don't. My eyes felt fine in there. I could get goggles, but I don't anticipate doing it that wrong. Jeff Haas says a little red. Maybe I should get goggles. I don't know. I'll have to read up on it. But anyways. Just so you know, the thing is, they're not really itchy, but again, it's, my eyes are not used to going in a pool. I'll have to look into that as well. I had goggles at one point. I don't think I have them anymore. I had them years ago. But with goggles though, if you're doing laps with goggles, doesn't like a little water seep in and then you have it? It doesn't help to have goggles unless they're really firm, because if water seeps in, then you have water going around your goggles. Kathy says, I'm a frequent swimmer. I don't wear goggles, but I'd say maybe about a third of the other swimmers wear them. See, that I think that's happened to me before. If you get a little water in the goggles, then you have to take them off. They really have to be like hermetic. They have to be a complete seal. Zipper says a good pair won't look in. Linda says it always seeps in. Ben says I dislike goggles because water always gets in the eyes. That might have been why I didn't wear them. Kathy Moran says water in the goggles is very annoying, so I don't like them. Ziggy says Ziggy brings up that they fog over. Anyways, Stephanie says, yeah, you have to have good, tight goggles. I also always need a nose plug because chlorine kills my nose. Doesn't affect me that way. Anyways, well, guys, I'll keep you posted. So, but I'm gonna be annoyed. Hey, Cold Fox is here. I'm gonna be annoyed if my Achilles doesn't feel better. I'm gonna be very annoyed not being able to run. When I can't run, it drives me crazy. So, I'm hoping it won't take that long for my Achilles to feel better. But get ready for me to start being really upset if it doesn't get better. But I don't have a choice. I gotta let it rest. Did I feel like I got a good workout? Not as good as like an hour run, but it was sufficient. It was sufficient. It was a pretty good workout actually. It's not as cardio-y as the run, but actually it's more of a sort of has some strength to it because you're using different muscles that you wouldn't be using when running. No, there's no water weights there. Jackie says, I wish you quick healing. Thank you. Anyways. Swim masks? Swim masks? I don't know. Sounds iffy. Swim masks? I'm going to wear this to do laps? I don't know. I don't know. Ben says it looks like goggles. Oh, I have an update. I have an update for you. I have an update and recommendation. So I told you Rick Hoppy says, I had a lot of experience with tendonitis. The blood flow to tendons and ligaments are poor. One must be patient with recovery. Yeah, it's not really up to me how fast the Achilles recovers. A sucky thing about an Achilles is that you use it when you walk, right? I can't just not use, I mean, I could get crutches. I prefer not to. But, it's not like you can just totally rest it because you're walking. It's not like I didn't tear my Achilles or anything, but it's just a little, and it gets, so a lot of the day it's fine, and then it gets sore at certain times of the day. But again, I was trying to, what would happen is it would feel better, and then I'd run on it, and then it would be sore, and then it'd feel better, and then I'd run on it. I want to stop the running for a couple weeks, or at least a week or so, and see what happens. So, if you remember, I had, for the first time, I've never been a fan of flip-flops, but I always would get these flat flip-flops, and my feet, I need arch support. That's why I wear these full-length inserts in my sneakers all the time. And I didn't like flat. The problem with normal flat flip-flops is that there's no cushioning. That's one problem, and they have no arch support. So, but I realized that they make some flip-flops with arch support. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try a couple pairs. So I ordered, as I told you, a pair from Vionic, which has like a big arch in there. See, it's not flat. See the arch there? And the other one I ordered was from Skechers. Skechers. Arch fit flip-flops. And I gotta say, the Vionics came first, and I tried them, and I like the Vionics, and they got a really nice arch support in there. And I was thinking, oh, I'm probably going to like these more than the Skechers. But the Skechers are comfy. I think that they're softer than the Vionic. These are like thick and soft. And they don't have as much of an arch as the Vionic, but they do have some an arch. They're arch fit. But these are comfy. I've been wearing these today. These weren't cheap, by the way. I don't even know if they make this model anymore. I initially saw it. I was down last weekend. I was in my crazy sneaker hunt to try to find sneakers that fit, and I went into the Skechers store, the Skechers outlet store, and they had these, and I tried them there, and then I wasn't sure if I wanted them, so I figured, well, I'll order them online. That way, I can return them if I don't want them. Then I don't have to drive back to return them. And so these were. I don't know if it's discontinued. They do sell them on the Skechers website, and these were $70. They're not cheap. I can return them if I don't like them, but these are comfy. These are they're thick. They have an arch, but they're thick and they're soft. Again, these seem well made too, the Vionics, but they're not as soft as the Skechers. The Skechers are just like walking on a sponge. It's nice. So. These are not like flimsy. These are very substantial. And the one I got is called the Skechers Arch Fit. Is it Delano? I'll show you what it is. Again, I'm not a Skechers associate. But I'm really impressed with these. I've been wearing them all day. Here it is. Yeah, the Vionics were like $65 or something, so they're not like $10. This is it, Skechers Arch Fit Motley SD Delano. And they come in brown and black. I kind of like the brown, I thought, but I kind of like the black too. But they didn't have the brown in my size online. Also, the item is excluded from promotions. You can't use any coupons on it. But I got the size, and I got the regular size. I didn't need extra wide, just medium size. But this is that's what it is. It's the Delano. So if these interest you, I'll post a link to it. But I'm really impressed with the Skechers. They're very comfortable, and they do have arch support. I might actually end up keeping both. I might keep both pairs. We'll see. Stephanie L says Skechers are usually good. Kay, I have not tried Birkenstock. I wonder if they make these with an arch support. But at this point, I think I'm good. I don't need any. I have two pairs, and I may return one. But for now, I'm keeping both of them. Stephanie L says Skechers are usually good. Melissa McQueen says I like Okabashis. Again, I need something with arch support. Okabashi. They make flip-flops. I've never had them. Do they make ones with arch? I don't know. That's Okabashi. I'm not going to get into all this now, but that's Okabashi. Kathy says Vionics made difference with her knee and ankle discomfort after only a few days. But see, like at this point, like I never liked flip-flops, and I definitely could see wearing either of these around the apartment. But these are super comfy. Is my quest over? Well, not for shoes. This was just flip-flops. Lady Bell says Vionic makes good arch support flip-flop. Okay. Anyways, I will keep you posted. But it's nice at least because I don't have to. It's because my toes are always tight because I'm wearing these full thick inserts with my sneakers. So it's nice to be able for a change to not have my sneakers on. All right, so that's your exciting flip-flops update for now. I will keep you posted about the flip-flops. I will keep you posted. Okay, so that's that. And again, let me say a quick thanks to our moderators. Linda Belk, Sarah Joy, AJ, hey, I want to explain part of the reason, probably the main reason I came on kind of later tonight. I was going to go on a little earlier. Hang on, I'm just doing a quick news check. Edward, rewind the broadcast. You'll get the answer to your question. That's what happens when you come late. You miss stuff. See, right now, my Achilles is a little sore right now. This has been, and I really stayed off it today. I think sometimes it happens at the end of the day. For most of the day, it wasn't sore at all. So hopefully that gets better. But anyways, I also haven't iced it today. I should put some ice on it. I'll do it after. So a reason that I was a little late is, so I went up to swim. I decided to do some laps swimming, as I told you. Get some exercise in without putting pressure on my Achilles. So I went to the pool and I swam some laps. And as I was finishing up, there were a couple guys up there who got in the pool. They were hanging out up there and they got in the pool. And then we started talking because I was finishing up. So I met somebody else from my building. I met a couple guys, and one of them lived in the building, and we were talking. Very nice guys, and one of the guys was like, "Hey, we're like going to the grills." He's like a chef. He is a chef. He does that like part time. So he said, "I'm cooking some steaks. I'm gonna make you a steak." So he said, after swimming, go down to the grills in the building, and I'm going to make you a steak. So how could I say no, right? I think it's cool meeting other people in the building. I haven't met that many people in the building. They seem really nice. So I came, showered here, from swimming, took my bathing suit off and put dry clothes on, and then went over there, and he made me a steak. He really did make me a steak. He wasn't kidding. And he taught me how to use the gas grill. There's a gas grill here, a nice gas grill. I didn't know how to use it. So in theory, I could go cook on a grill now. I could cook on the gas grill. I could do a stream out there. I'd kind of have to do it when I don't want to do it when people are out there, though. Kimberly Barr said, "Did you tell them about us?" They know about the Agenda Free TV channel. I mean, I told them about it, but they don't really know about this channel. Let's see here. Jeff Haas says, "New friends." Ziggy says, "Wow, nice." RD says, "Sounds yummy." Yeah, I mean, I'd like, it's good to have some friends in the building, and so I thought it was a good chance to meet somebody else in the building. It was very cool. It was a ribeye steak. He just made it. When I went out there, he just made it for me on the gas grill. Madison, I hope your back feels better. Hedge Enemy says, "Wish my neighbor would make me a steak." Yeah, the steak was good, Jake. He has some kind of like special seasoning. Like he's a chef, so he makes his own seasoning. Flamingo Girl says, "That was cool. Good to meet people in your building." Good people in your building. And then last night, last night, I told you yesterday when I stopped up at the pool, there was like this big like gathering there. Like a bunch of the people from the building were up there. So I met a number of people from the building yesterday, which was fun. And then last night they said, "Oh, we're like playing pool at this bar near here," so which is very close to where I am. It's like a 5-minute walk. So I took a half an hour last night. We did a stream last night, right? After our stream, I just went for a half an hour and I walked over there and hung out with those. There were a couple guys over there, and I had never been in this. I mean, I haven't been going to the bars near here at all. So I just went and I checked it out, and I saw them play pool. Said hi. So that was good. You know, get to know my neighborhood a little bit. So this weekend has been meeting some neighbors weekend, which is good. Because I really have, I've hardly met people in the building at all. I mean, look, it's been mostly pandemic. People haven't really been socializing, you know? Right, Wichita says pre-2020 feels. I mean, this is usually, if you live in a building, you meet people. But, you know, with the pandemic and all, it hasn't been that social, so it's good. No, I did not have a beer. I didn't go out for long last night. Actually, there was one of the guys who I met yesterday works at the bar. And because I'm a good person, one of the guys I met yesterday, I was looking at Reddit Orlando, and somebody was looking for somebody to do some work for them, which was the same kind of work that this guy I met did. So I emailed the guy, and I said, "Hey, I don't know if you're interested, but I saw this thing on Reddit. They're looking for somebody to do some work for them." And the guy messaged me back and he said, "Thanks. Thanks for letting me know about that. I just messaged the guy." So, see what a good person I am? Madison says, "I'm jealous of the ribeye steak. It was very good." Derek says, "As an introvert, it's hard to meet new acquaintances." Well, the building, it's kind of easy because it's like, basically, all these people I just met because I went up to the pool. The pool's very social. You know, so, and there's just people up there, and it takes all of two. You just jump in the elevator and you're there, and I had to go there anyway today to swim my laps. So it was good. Did they subscribe to the channels? They might have, but you know, if people subscribe right away, I always say to them, look, if you don't like it, you can unsubscribe, because I only want them to subscribe if they like it. Miss Ravioli says he's cheating on us. Well, it's unfortunate because when I was in Atlanta and I was doing this, the building in Atlanta was a very friendly building, and they would have like regular events where, you know, I told you, I mean, I remember on Halloween in Atlanta, I went to a party in my building. The building was happening, and I came back, and I think I wore my mask on the stream. I think we did a Lookner stream. So I think, anyways, whatever it was, we did some sort of Halloween stream. But you know, it's in a big building. It's often kind of social. But so I've been missing that during the pandemic. But I had friends in the building, in the previous building in Atlanta before the pandemic. And then that stopped with the pandemic. So anyways, excuse me. Clover is here. Clover the Rainwing is here. Also, you know what was awesome today? The two guys, one of them had a dog. Had this amazing dog. It's like a huge dog, and it looks like it's going to be, I forget what the name of the dog is. I forget what the breed is, but it's like a big dog, and it looks like it's going to be scary. And it was the nicest dog, and I got to, while I was having my steak, I got to pet the dog. Getting to pet an awesome dog is great. That was great. That I got to pet the dog for like 15 minutes. The dog was awesome. So I was really happy I got to do that. All right, so that's an update about that. I'll keep you posted about that. No, it was not a St. Bernard. I love the idea of St. Bernards. I think if I actually had one, they're like very slobbery. I love the idea of big dogs. Practically speaking, probably very hard to take care of. And they poop a lot. They take a big poop. Okay. Marcy Dodson is here. Robert Kidder is here. My building isn't brand new. This building here has been around for a few years. It's relatively new. Linda says, St. Bernard shed like crazy. Kay says, I have a 150-pound German Shepherd that scares people to death, but he's a big baby. What is your channel about? Really nothing, Rob on top. I do a news channel called Agenda Free TV. That's my main channel. This is my other channel. Rob says, saw you on my homepage. YouTube like randomly suggests this channel sometimes to people. I think because it's live and not many people do live streams. This channel was kind of aimless. Okay. Hey, I want to tell you about a place I went today, which was really a neat place to go to. It was pretty heavy, but it was a good place to go to. I went today to. Hold on. Lady Bell, by the way, says has five. Lady Bell has 5 dogs. Wow. Hang on. Hang on 1 second here. Hang on 1 second here. I just need to sign in. Signing in. No, it did not look like Perry. It's Pot Loggington. Pot Loggington is here. So I want to show you this. I went today to the Pulse nightclub memorial. Pulse nightclub is a nightclub in Orlando, probably 7-minute drive from me, where they had this horrible terrorist shooting in 2016, and I believe about 50 people were killed. I'll tell you the exact number. That 49 people got killed and 53 got wounded, and this was in 2016. And this thing, I drive by it all the time. It's on the way to Chipotle. It's still there, and the nightclub is still there. They want to make a more formal memorial out of it, but it costs money. And so for the moment, it's like a temporary memorial, and the nightclub is still there. The building is still there. So I had never actually stopped by there. So today I went to Chipotle and I said, you know what I'm going to do on the way back? I literally drove by there all the time. I said, I'm going to pull over. I can park right next to it. It's crazy that it's just there. So I'll show you some pictures, but it's really worth going to if you're in the area. They have like a memorial set up. Let me see how I can do this. If I do it this way, my iCloud. Okay, I'll do the best I can here. So you can see it says Pulse. That's the building. It's the sign is there, the building is there. They have a wall around it, and the wall, well, they have like some people have posted photos of the people who passed away. Then there's photos of people like at memorials in Orlando, and then every once in a while on the wall there's like a glass panel, and you can look through at the building. It's pretty heavy though. It's pretty striking. It's just there, and it's not open. It's not a nightclub. It's not operating anymore. Here, let me show you some of the other photos though. It's so it's not necessarily, it's not fun to go there, but if you know about the event, it's like a good memorial to the thing to go check out, because it's, and like there's like this, that's a whiteboard where people can just write stuff. The people write stuff, and I'm sure it gets erased and they write more stuff, but that's the front of it. Oh, that didn't really come out very well. That's me taking a picture of something. It's hard to see what it is. Okay, this is actually the back wall of the club, and I believe you can see some bullet holes. I believe these are bullet holes in the wall. I'm sure they've cleaned up some of the stuff. I know they've cleaned up some of the stuff, but you can still see what look like bullet holes in the wall. It's also, what's kind of neat about it is there's no like entrance. It's just there. Like I literally parked right next to it. I mean, it was 5 years ago. So once in a while they'll have an event there and a lot of people show up, but it's just there. Like I parked on the sidewalk right next to it. Like in a movie when they park right in front of something, you're like, how'd they get that space? I parked right at the thing. And I just got out of my car and I was there and just walked around. It's just there. But it's it's really worth checking out. It's it's just worth checking out if you're in the area. Yeah, they have Edward, the original Pulse sign is up. The sign is up. There's even a banner. I got to take a picture next time. I forgot to take a picture of it. There's a banner hanging from the club that's one of these like canvas, like Bacardi and Pulse banner. It's like a banner, like to promote like a booze, like I think it's Bacardi rum, and it's like Bacardi and Pulse, and it's like a 10-foot long canvas banner. It's still hanging up. They never took it down. I'm sure it was hanging up there that night. So, Rick Hoppy says, reminds me of when I visited the Vietnam War Memorial. It was a sad experience, but I'm glad I went. Yeah, that's a good thing to visit too. I mean, this is kind of, the unique thing about this is it's the actual place. It's like the actual place where it happened. C. Michelle Sparks says, well, say a memorial. Well, they want to make a memorial out of the site. I don't know what the exact deal with it is. I know it will cost money. I don't know the whole deal with it is. There's a foundation that's trying to get a memorial built. So, it's valuable land, so I don't know what the deal is with... I got to read up on the whole memorial situation. Part of the proposed memorial would be also, this club is just 3 blocks south from like the most well-known hospital in Orlando. So I guess some people who were hurt in this actually walked the 3 blocks north to the hospital. So they were going to do like this thing called the Survivors Walk, where they would mark off those 3 blocks between Pulse and the hospital. It's an interesting idea. I don't know if I can find this for you. Here, look. Barbara Poma, NPR. Barbara Poma discusses Pulse permanent memorial plans. This is from June of this month. They just had the 5-year anniversary. Oh, later this year, construction will begin for the first time on a permanent memorial, a survivor's walk that will lead from Pulse to the Orlando Regional Medical Center. See? The walk is one of the many steps the team hopes to achieve in the long-term memorial and museum project, which was slowed down by the pandemic. See, that's where I was today, the temporary memorial. While construction for the permanent memorial is still in progress, the temporary memorial will remain for people to visit. Yeah, so I don't know what the deal is with the This is the Barbara Poma is with the Pulse Foundation. So I don't know if the plan is to like knock the club down. Here, look, this is an article from Tampa Bay Times. It says $45 million museum and memorial takes shape. What does it say here? The museum and the mission. Blah, 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 blah. An open-air museum is anticipated with a rooftop promenade, blah, blah. There, the club will stand sealed with a walkway cut through it. What? Oh, so are they going to move the club? Is that what they're going to do? The club will stand sealed with a walkway cut through it. Anyways, I got to read some more about this. I haven't read up on this. I don't know if they're moving the club. Don't know. Madison says curious to see what they will do in Surfside for Memorial. There's that too. Oh, Kathy Moran says Barbara is the owner of Pulse. Barbara Poma. It didn't say it in that article. I can't confirm it. Kay says there is one lady that owns it, but she's made for making it a memorial. Yeah, she's the owner. See, I didn't know this either. Barbara Poma, owner of Pulse nightclub. She built and operated Pulse nightclub. Oh, hold on. This is the One Pulse Foundation. Blah, 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 blah. Memorial Museum. Vision. I'm trying to find the pictures of the virtual tour. I don't know. Anyways, I got to do some more research on this. Ziggy says the owner back when it happened said she didn't want to knock it down. Kathy Moran says, I live 15 minutes away from the Newtown shootings. It is important to have a memorial set up so people have a place to go to pay respects and help healing. Yes, it was only one person, only one shooter, Linda. He died that night. He was shot by police. Anyways, no, there was no. This was before Agenda Free TV, Nicole. This was in 2016. It was before Agenda Free TV existed. So, anyways, it's again, if you're ever in Orlando, it's really worth stopping by. Like it was just, and it's just there. I mean, there was no one there. I was the only one there. I mean, it's been there for 5 years now, right? It's been there for 5 years, and but it was just, it was also an interesting experience just because, like, it's not like I went to a museum. I drove by it on the street. I literally parked next to it, and I got out of my car and I was there, and I was the only one there. The entire time I was there, I was the only one there. Many people have visited there, but again, it's just, are a lot of people going there at, I think one person got out of their car and took a picture when I was there. Somebody took a picture of it. So that was part of what made the experience really interesting too, was just, you just go. You just walk up to it and it's just there. I could go there right now if I wanted to. It's on Orange. It's on Orange. Oh, see, I didn't even remember this. One of our viewers mentioned this Kimberly Bar. See, this happened in June. It was the 5th anniversary this past June. President Joe Biden signs bill designating Pulse nightclub as a national memorial. Well, there you go. I don't know what this designates. I don't know what the practical effect of that is. Here, Biden signs bill creating National Pulse Memorial. The legislation will transform the formal site of the popular club into a permanent memorial. Oh, so maybe it is. Is it? See, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe they're going to keep the club where it is. Maybe they're going to put the museum somewhere else. And then I guess the idea is to keep the club where it is and then have like a way you can walk through the club. Sorry, I was trying to find you a picture of it. Yana says, I typed that when we first started. Well, I'm sorry I didn't see it. I can't find it. They had a picture of it at the actual place today. They had a picture of it. But I can't find one online, which was like the picture they had at the actual memorial. Anyways, okay. Well, I just wanted to mention I went there. It's a really, there's not many places you can go like that. Like, normally if there's like if you go to the 9/11 memorial, actually, you can walk right up there too, right? Because not the museum part, but the places with the fountains are public. But the buildings aren't there. It's just it's kind of a unique experience that you just walk up to this thing and the building is still there and it's a memorial, but there's like nobody. It's just there. You just park there and you walk up and you might be the only one there. Wichita says the Oklahoma City Bombing Museum is amazing. I've never been there. Giannis says, horrible night. Remember watching it as the news broke. Okay, anyways, wanted to mention that. That was an interesting thing that happened today. But definitely worth checking out. Certainly condolences. It's super sad. I mean, it's a lot of young people died. 49 people. They have the pictures of everybody there. It's terrible. So, condolences to all those people. Large majority of whom were quite young, who lost their lives. Okay. No, if you read, Edward, if you read the Wikipedia article on the Pulse shooting, it talks about the investigations into it. And the investigations concluded that it was a terrorist act because the person who did it, and he was talking about this during the event, was against roughly speaking, against American military intervention in the Middle East. So if you read the Wikipedia article, you'll see more about that. Okay, now let's move on from that. Yeah, we came on late tonight. I apologize we came on so late. But I figured we'd better coming on than not coming on. Yeah, the Wikipedia article is very good to read if you want background on it. I gotta watch also. I want to watch some of the coverage of it and stuff because I remember reading about it like 5 years ago, but I'd forgotten a lot about it. So when I was there today and I was reading up on it, it made me, I want to go back and kind of go through some of the stuff again. I just forgot a lot of the details. Just terrible. I want to do an edition. Let's do another edition of Why I Didn't Cover. Why I Didn't Cover. It's our new segment, Why I Didn't Cover. Why I Didn't Cover. So this is where I talk about a story that some people might have thought I would have covered. And I explain why I didn't cover it. So today's edition of Why I Didn't Cover is about what's going on in Tunisia. Why I didn't cover flood? I don't cover every flood. So there's no flood I felt compelled to cover. There was some flooding in London going on. There's flooding that happens all the time. Flooding happens in the U.S. all the time. Miami floods all the time. Just because some places flooding doesn't mean I'm covering it. There's got to be some kind of great newsworthiness to the flood. So that doesn't qualify for why I didn't cover. I don't think people expect me to cover every single time something floods. Anyways, so the thing I want to talk about is Tunisia. And what's going on in Tunisia, I'm not a Tunisia expert, but I believe in 2010 they transitioned from a dictatorship to a democracy, right? So basically, this thing happened today in Tunisia where the president fired the prime minister and then suspended parliament for a month. And it's a little unclear what's going on. It's unclear if this is like the president like taking over and like saying that they have this whole kind of power sharing thing, I guess, between the president and parliament and the prime minister. And it's unclear, is like the president just changing that and taking a lot of new power from himself. That's not clear. Also, a lot of people in the country actually support this move by the president. It seems to be targeted at like this. There's this Islamist party there, which is like the biggest party in parliament, and it seems to be targeted at them. So here's the thing. So as to why I didn't cover it, it's not really clear what's going on. I have very little understanding of it. In terms of what I read today, the articles that were out there about it they did not go in depth. So there was I had nothing intelligent to say about this. I felt like if I were covering this, it would be somebody who knows nothing about it with nothing intelligent to say, acting like he knows something about it. And I don't like doing that kind of coverage. So I didn't have a good sense of what it actually meant. I didn't have a good sense. Is it just like domestic politics? So when there's something going on and I don't really have a good grasp of what's going on, and also I don't feel comfortable talking about it because there's not a lot of info. There weren't even like articles I could read about it that gave like a lot of it. There was like not a lot of expert analysis you could even find about it. I don't really like doing that. So because otherwise it's just me just saying, oh, this happened. Okay, well, so what? I don't know. Am I going to just say this happened all the time? So that's why I tried to do some research on it, and it's not a simple story. Right, as RD says, there had been some protests going on in the country. So, what can I say? It's just when it's a story like this, which is like domestic politics, and I have very little grasp of what's going on. I just don't feel comfortable covering it. I don't think the coverage would have been enlightening at all. So now maybe we'll do some coverage of it in the future. Maybe, So I don't feel I don't like going on the air knowing nothing about something, having nothing intelligent to say, and then covering it, because then I feel like it looks stupid. So. That's why we didn't cover it. That's your answer why we didn't cover it, in case you were wondering. There was only so much to say. But I'll keep an eye on it. I will keep an eye on it. But see, with a story, I'm guessing in a day or two, there will be articles that come out where people who know what they're talking about will give some more analysis of it. Then I can read those articles and understand the situation better. Yes, Barella, I covered the China flooding. See, that was a flood I covered because that was a big story, and I think China's basically trying to bury the story. But we covered that. We covered the flooding. There you go. Zhengzhou flooding. Derek says international stories can be complicated. Now, if it turns out that Tunisia isn't a democracy anymore, well, that's a big deal, and maybe we'll cover it, but you can't really conclude that right now. The China thing was terrible. I think the death toll is over 50 people. Even the official toll is over 50 right now. That was awful. That was crazy. But we covered it. Thank you, Stephanie L., for your kind words. I got the vibe from the Tunisia story. There was a lot. It was a very domestic politics story. Like there's stuff going on there with like the specific political party and stuff. Like if you want to understand that story, you got to understand what's been going on with the domestic politics of Tunisia, which I know nothing about. And if there's, if there was something going on besides that, something, the actual of, it wasn't like, there wasn't like violent riots today. Well, I guess there was some protests, but there was nothing going on in Tunisia aside from the action the president took that in itself was stuff I could report on. So that's why I didn't cover it. And I know if I covered it, some people would watch, but I don't really feel comfortable covering something that I know nothing about and have nothing intelligent to say on it. Anyways, that's the choice. That's the choice I made. That's the choice I made about it. But I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe we'll do a stream on it. We'll see. There's a world in which we would do a stream on it eventually. I did not know Gone with the Gale and her husband used to work in politics. All right, after this stream, I'm going to order, as I explained to you before, I'm going to order the capture card from the company and cancel my Best Buy order. If you want to know what happened with the Best Buy order, rewind. We went all through that before. I'm not going to repeat it. Go back earlier in the stream. Yeah, it hasn't been a very busy news week in terms of what we normally cover. But that happens sometimes, Kimberly mentioned the flooding. Again, it's just, it's got to be not every... I don't cover every single flood. And places flood all the time. So... if it's just me going on the air saying, look, there's a flood in London, look at these pictures of the flood, there's not really interesting to me. I mean, it's important to the people there, but that's not really what we cover. So, there's got to be something more. Oh, Edward, thank you for asking, Edward Kim. The last 2 times I've been to Chipotle, including today, the guy who sits on his phone for 6 hours all day and acts like he's talking to somebody for work, and I think he's not, has not been there. The last 2 times he's not been there. I hope the guy's okay. But the last 2 times I've been there, I sucked up. I said, you know what? He's going to be there. I'm going to go anywhere. It's more convenient for me to go there. So I'll just bring my headphones with me. He hasn't been there the last 2 times. Has not been there. He had basically been there every other time I went there. But the last year, so I don't know what happened there. Kisei is here. I don't know if maybe he changed places. Maybe they addressed the situation at the Chipotle. But it's very interesting. Not there either of the last 2 times. Quite noticeable. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. Madison says he watched your stream. I'm guessing he did not watch my stream. Edward, thank you for asking about that. I was going to mention that. I forgot. The Chipotle, I think It's weird. Like, it seems to be, that Chipotle seems to be being run a little better these days. I don't know if they got a new manager or something, but maybe new employees, or employees are like, maybe they have enough staff now. But the last couple of times I've been there, it's been pretty quick. It's still just meh. I don't really like Chipotle. I go there because of an absence of other options for what I need. But as Chipotle goes, it's been, pretty quick to get my burrito bowl. The last couple of times I've been there, nothing major has been wrong, which is a victory. So it seems like, I don't know if what happened over there. Gone with the Gale likes Tijuana Flats better. Tijuana Flats. I should go to Tijuana Flats. I never get enough food there. When Tijuana Flats, I'll go and I'll order double meat, and they'll give me single meat. Like, there's like no way it's double meat. Like, I'll say to them, I'll pay you. I will pay you for extra beans, and I will pay you for double meat. Just put it on there, and I'll pay you for it. And then I get my bowl, and it's like, it's not big. I would go there more. I should go there. I should really go there and walk them through it and say, look, I basically want something twice the size of what you'd give me. Now, how much should you? They'd say order 2, probably. It's just not enough food when I go there. That's really it with Tijuana Flats. I probably should order 2. What I should do is I should get, Colt says order 2. I should go to them and say, look, what I really want is 2 of these. Is it cheaper for me to order, but I don't want 2 of them. I just want double beans and double meat. I don't want double rice. But like, I just feel like I feel like what would happen is I'd go to them, I'd say, look, I want, I would have to explain to them like a 5-year-old. Here's what I want. I literally want like the same meat amount as if I ordered 2 of these. I literally want the same beans amount as if I ordered 2 of them. And I think if I said that, they still wouldn't give me the right thing. Gone with the Gale says she's a regular there. They know her. I mean, I've been there like 3 or 4 times and I order extra and it's not extra. Thank you. It's my Achilles, Kathy. Thanks for the well wishes for my Achilles. Anyways, I got to figure it out. Hey, my in about a week, I got my appointment with the endocrinologist. I don't really want to order 2. I think it's a little expensive ordering 2. A Cuban restaurant. I should try a Cuban restaurant. I don't know if there's one around here. I don't like Cuban sandwiches. I can't really have the bread, but I should see if there's a Cuban restaurant around here. That's a good idea. I don't really like fried stuff though. I don't want fried stuff. They do have beans there though. There is a place near me, but they close kind of early. That's like, I think it's kind of like a Cuban. It's sort of like a Cuban Chipotle or something. I got to go to that place. I forget to go. But I got to go early. Derek says probably better outcome at a real Mexican place. But I don't want to sit down. I just want to get ordered at the counter and be done with it. Kaylee N says, dreading physical. The physical will be good. You can get an update on your health. Gone with the Gale likes Colombian restaurants. Anyways, we'll see. With my crazy food needs now, I have to have a lot of food when I eat my meal. Maybe that'll change after I see the endocrinologist. What if that happens? That'd be nice. Maybe there's something the endocrinologist can fix that I don't have to eat so much food at my lunch and I can have a normal amount of food. RD likes Lecho Nera Latina 2 place. Lecho Nera Latina 2? Oh, they're called Columbia, says Gone with the Gale. It's the name of a Cuban restaurant. Okay. Lecho Nera Latina. Well, where is that at? Oh, that's in Orlando. Lecho Nera Latina. This is a restaurant in Orlando. It has some meat. They have. Oh, I'm liking how this looks. It's like a meat. There's a pig. There's a bunch of meat. I don't know if I like the meat. They got rice. I don't like plantains. They got chicken. They do have a lot of meat. That looks good. They got some. This looks like maybe it will work. Depends on how much food they give me. Lecho Nera Latina. It's worth a try. Zipper thinks it looks yummy. Aries thinks it looks good. Yeah, it does look pretty good. Lecho Nera Latina. Their hours are 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 a.m. What's their menu? Welcome to Lecho Nera Latina. Do they have like a combination plate? See, I don't even know if I like any of these. The shredded beef, that could work. Roast chicken, that could work. Sides. All right, I'll give it a try. I'm going to try it. What are the reviews like? It gets 4.2 stars. A lot of people like it, though. Look. And this is a 1 star, but it's just a complaint about the hours. Yeah, we got to try this place. 9 months ago, somebody said the service was poor. Well, it's worth a try. If you look at the reviews, a lot of the 1-star reviews, I think, are about the hours. It's a Puerto Rican restaurant. A Puerto Rican restaurant. Counter serve. All right. Ooh. That's a little far away, though. That's a little far away from me. That's a bit of a drive. Is there a closer one? I'll check it out at some point either way. Oh, there's one a little closer to me. Oh, it has very good reviews. There's one a little closer to me. It's the same place, just a different outpost of it. Has good reviews. See, I like the idea they just have all this meat stuff. Hey, here's a bunch of meat and beans and rice in a bowl. This looks good. I'll try this place. Fine. I guess. Why not? How bad could it be? How bad could it be? Thanks for the suggestion. Thank you for the suggestion. I like these little places. That was from RD. I like finding those little places. That's the kind of place I would like. If it's good, I'll like it a lot. Emily, have you eaten there? Emily says black beans, yellow rice, and roast pork or shredded beef. And I don't need dessert. But yeah, if it's like, if I go to a place like that, if they just have like meat and rice and beans and I can throw it in a bowl, fine. Fine. Thank you for the recommendation. I'll let you know if I go. I'll let you know how it is. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. I gotta look up some. You guys are motivating me. I gotta try some of these smaller restaurants. I've tried some different places, but I gotta try some more places. This is good. The Cuban and Puerto Rican places, I gotta check out these. I have not been looking into that. Emily says Cuban restaurants have the same options. I got to look into this. I'm going to look into it. I don't want to sit down somewhere though. I like the place where you can just go up to the counter and order. I have not eaten Chinese here. I don't, I like Chinese food, but the Chinese food restaurants around here don't generally have good reviews. Dave Moss is maybe a place. I'm not dealing with Best Buy. Not dealing with Best Buy. Elizabeth Scott likes the food trucks on Kissimmee. The problem with food trucks is I don't like sitting there eating on the street. That's what I don't like about food trucks. I like getting out of my house, not doing delivery, going somewhere and eating. But this is good. See, this is why you guys are so helpful. You've made me realize I need to look into some more of these restaurants. AI6YR, who I follow, just posted this. It looks like the Las Vegas weather radar just got hit with lightning. We believe the radar was struck directly by a cloud-to-ground lightning strike. Be safe. Our radar is down. We believe it to have received a direct hit from lightning. National Weather Service. AI6YR posted that. Yana says, Orlando's an international city. We have everything. Thing is, it's got to be relatively close to me. I can't really drive 25 minutes. Okay. Gone with the Gale says, Florida Chinese food is terrible. I've been here 10 years and haven't found a decent place yet. All right. You gotta try places. You never know. You never know with places, Sometimes you go and it's terrible, but if you find a good place that's close to you, it's a big deal. Linda likes Roberto's Cuban and Cocoa Beach. I wish I knew before I went to Cocoa Beach. C. Michelle Sparks says Cuban food is fantastic. I got to look into Cuban food around here. I will look into Cuban restaurants. I think that's a good. I'm sure there's Cuban restaurants around here, and I haven't been to any since I haven't been to any Cuban restaurants since I've been in Orlando. How about that? Yeah, see, there's this one that's like near me, and they're open till. The problem is there's this one that's downtown Orlando, and it has really good reviews. It's only open till 3 p.m. I think it's for like office workers. It's from 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it's like it's just what I'm looking for. It's like they just have it's like a counter. It's like with a bunch of different things at the counter, and they put them in your bowl for you, and in your container. But it's only open till 3 p.m. And I have like a crazy late schedule. I have to remember if I'm ever up early, that would have been a good place to go to after like the Jeff Bezos stream, because I was up so early. What is this place? I'm gonna be looking for some more places. All right. I'm gonna do it, guys. I just found another place kind of near me. I got to try this place out too. I've been ignoring the Cuban places. Oh, but see, there's another place in downtown Orlando that has good reviews. It's only open till 4 p.m. This is the problem. There's 2 good places in downtown Orlando for Cuban, but they're open till 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. And they're both counter serve, which I like. All right, I got to put this on my radar. Guys, I'm going to look into it. RD says, maybe go early and take it to go. Yeah. You know, as to why they're open so early, Aries says, what's up with the schedule? I wonder if they probably open up for like when office workers get there. Maybe office workers go there before work, like at 7:30, and then they buy their lunch. I like Middle Eastern food, but believe me, I've looked at places around me. I've tried some. There's nothing that for me really works that well. Daniel Terrell is here. Giannis says, look for Cuban grocers, good food in there. Rick Hoppy likes Cuban food. Yeah, I should eat it. I should check it out. I probably like it. See, Michelle Sparks says hours will improve soon. I don't know if those places, though, the hours will improve soon, because it sounds like they're just servicing a work crowd. Zazas? I don't know what Zazas is. Oh, I haven't been to Zazas. It's a new Cuban diner. Is it counter or is it order from them? I don't really want to sit down anywhere. I like to go to a place where they have a counter and then you can order extra. I'll have to see. Usually places with table service, I don't get enough food. That's the problem. Dave Moss is hungry at 1:10 a.m. No, Cindy, I'm seeing an endocrinologist because I crash when I don't eat food for several hours. Basically, you can go back and watch the stream called Update. I explained it a lot on like last week or so. I did a stream called Update. I explained it all there. One of our viewers asked about Cuban cuisine. Cuban cuisine is a blend of African, Spanish, and other Caribbean cuisines. A typical meal consists of rice and beans. Talks about Cuban sandwiches. Cuba is in a tropical climate which produces fruits and root vegetables that are used in Cuban cuisine dishes and meals. Anyways, I gotta try it. That's from Wikipedia. No, Barella, don't get it. We're not getting into diagnoses. Don't play chat doctor. We don't need chat doctors. I'm gonna talk to the real doctor. No chat doctors. We've been through this. Lindo likes Roberto's Little Havana restaurant. I don't know if that's in Texas or what. All right. Enough discussion of Cuban food. Guys, it's getting close to 150. Oh, Cocoa Beach. Ooh, that's the one. If I go there again, I'll ask you for the recommendation. Guys, it's almost 1:15. You know, what can I say? It's almost 1:15. I think it might be that time. We did a late night. We came to do a late night live stream. We did it. We covered the things I wanted to cover. We are hungry. I'm gonna have something. I think I'm gonna have a cucumber. When I get off the air, the thing I'm gonna do is I gotta order the capture card. Hey, I really appreciate all you guys staying up so late. Thanks for staying up late. I didn't know if anybody was going to be awake. And a big thanks to our moderators. I mean, we even had moderators up late. We had Linda Belk. We had Sarah Joy was there earlier. I think Linda's the only one still with us. AJ was there. Oh, Sarah Joy's here. Lizzie. Thank you, mods. Yeah, I think everybody watching is probably in California right now. Or Arizona or something. Thank you, Barella Holland, for watching. And for your kind words. So I really appreciate you watching. Sorry we started so late, but, you know, sometime better late than never. Doge Gaming is here. Oh, Mark Helton was here lurking. Good to see you, Mark. Good to see Mark. Hey, thanks to you for watching. Melissa McQueen, Dave Moss, Cala Voltaire, MSU Kiwi, Stephanie L, Edward Kim, Flamingo Girl, Starfire, Sebi, Happy Quail, Ziggy, Doge Gaming, Epan, Aries Puric, RD, Seta Depants, TT, Derek Hansen, Marzell, Jackie Morgan, Ziggy Letter Artist, Gordon Gott, Ryder, Melissa McQueen, see Michelle Sparks. Hey, I want to give a special shout out to the donors. Thank you so much. Pinochet, Gordon Gott, Aries Puric, 77 Pool Bob, Cindy 55. Thanks for donating. That's very nice of you guys. Thank you. Very kind of you. Oh, Sonic. Sonic, I can't believe you stayed up. Sonic says, thanks, Steve Mods, Shadows Lurkers. No summaries. I couldn't focus on notes this late. Thanks for all your support, Sonic. Thanks all. Sonic, what would it have been? It would have been, we had a bunch of stuff. There was a bunch of stuff tonight. It's okay. Sonic, you should post a summary, which is like your notes. But I remember there were times in college when I was in a class and I was so tired or bored that I was like dozing off during the lecture, and I would look at my notes and I had written like scribbles, like I thought I was writing something that was understandable, and then I looked back when I snapped to it and I realized it was just a mess. So that's what you should post for your summary. It should be like the you falling asleep summary, which doesn't actually make any sense. And thank you for all your recommendations for the food. I think that's I'm going to look into the stuff you guys recommended. Nicole White, thanks for watching. Damian Hill, Donna Sackman, Apocalypse No, Amyana List. Anyways, if anybody has other, you can always also message me on Twitter. If you have other restaurant recommendations, maybe you posted something in the chat and I didn't see it, you can message me on Twitter with your restaurant recommendations. Mantronics, thanks for watching. Yeah, my Achilles issues, as Jackie says. I hope it feels better. I hope my Achilles feels better. Elizabeth Scott wants me to try Saza's. Bucket Boy, Dillamond, TT. Hey, don't forget about the Discord. Check out the Discord. You can talk to other viewers when we're not on the air. Lookner Fans Discord. Nightbot just posted it. Also, Lookner channel on Twitter. Lookner channel on Twitter. Sometimes post exclusive content there. Lookner channel, whenever I check, 1 or 2 more people. Not a lot of followers there. 1 or 2 more people every couple days sign up to follow Lookner channel on Twitter. It's a good group. Susan C. just got here. You can hit the rewind. You can rewind. All right, so hopefully we can get this camera going this week. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to also put some ice on my Achilles. Oh, Shaft just showed up. Shaft, I'm sorry. Rewind. All right, guys. We are wrapping up this live stream. So thank you again. Oh, Kisme was here. And Ryder. And Edward Kim. And Said It Depends. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me for this late night live stream. I really appreciate you joining. Thanks again to the moderators. Thank you, mods. And everybody who donated too. Thank you. And the lurkers. Thank you, guys. All right. Well, more streams coming soon. I'll be watching them for the news. More news. More Lookner coming up. Stephanie L., thank you. Paul Faust, thank you. That is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good start of your week, and we'll see you very, very soon.